Coming up today on Better, we're getting ready for the holidays with Dan and Drew Scott. They're telling us how to deck your halls and previewing the latest edition of their magazine.
Plus, speaking of the holidays, have your kids made their wish list yet? We're talking to the Toy Insider about the hottest holiday toys.
And if you have kids, you will recognize one of our guests, or at least her voice. Tara Strong has voiced dozens of characters, and she's telling us about the new My Little Pony show.
Your day is about to get better, starting right now. Good afternoon. Welcome to Better Connecticut on this Thursday afternoon.
It's a little
We're going to keep going.
It's a little contest now, not the election.
You guys all are watching the presidential election. We have a contest on whose right now gets used in the promo, and I won today.
Because we all tape the same lines. Kara and I, we tape the same lines.
And then they pick which ones they want.
And then they pick which one they want. And who's editing that, Rich?
Today it was Nicole.
It was Nicole. Nicole picked you.
Clearly, because I won.
Who was it yesterday?
Me.
Oh, so you picked Kara as well.
Because I have a better right now.
I don't. You're favoring. Everyone's favoring Kara. I want this.
I think you're going to have to zhuzh up your right now.
I want the votes counted again.
You're going to get them counted.
Yes. My now goes down a little bit. I'm hearing from the producer.
The inflection's a little lackluster.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
And I'm like, right now.
All right. Let's show the pumpkin pie, because if you watched the recipe of the week yesterday, Kara's pie is absolutely stunning. Mine was on the top rack, so it got a little brown.
Not that we're competitive, but I think I won this too.
No, I'm telling you, I like mine a little bit. Rich, you having a little problem over there?
Rich's camera's about to crash onto the ground.
He's got the strap caught around the tripod. All right, take a look. This is mine. And,
I am so impressed with us.
I know, they really do.
Because I've never made a pie before.
I made an apple pie once on Block Island with fresh apples. I made the crust. I made everything.
You did? But someone helped you?
No, I did it on my own. This was years ago when I first met Paul. But as you can see, mine is partially eaten because Jamie, the producer, and I, we had to do a little Facebook Live yesterday and taste it.
Was it good?
It's delicious.
Okay, so I just want to show you that this is
so
seriously easy peasy pie.
We did it in 3 minutes.
The recipe, if you go on our website, betterct.com, you'll find it from yesterday, and it's also on all recipes. But I can actually tell you what it is. It's a can of pumpkin, a can of condensed milk, 2 eggs, and some pumpkin spice.
That's it.
That's it. You blend and pour into this. And we used Mrs. Smith's
I'm telling
crust.
you, if you put that out there and wrapped it.
$3.25 for how long?
$4.50, I think.
No, $4.25 for the first 20 minutes.
And then
$3.50 for like another
last.
30, 40 or whatever.
But if you put Mrs. Smith's out at a party, they would think that that was a frozen Mrs. Smith's pie. I'm telling you that you just defrosted. That's how good it looks. Anyway.
You know, Julian's been begging me to make a pumpkin pie, and I always think,
just bring him that.
Now we're going to make that because
take it
so
home.
Easy.
No one's going to eat that one here. They love mine.
Okay.
All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Scott Haney. And you are?
I'm Kara Sundlun, but I already said that.
Oh, you already did?
It's National Donut Day, everybody.
All right,
everybody deserves a treat today.
Here's the thing, Kara, and I want you to decipher this for me. Is it D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T or D-O-N-U-T?
Well, I think it's D-O-N-U-T in common practice, but perhaps the
dictionary
I see it here.
But
the dictionary probably would list both. And remember, the Salvation Army started giving these little treats out after World War I.
That's why
and it was a dough shaped into like a little nut.
So it's a dough nut. All right, very good.
And you can actually still make the Salvation Army rainy day donut recipe. It's pretty easy.
Seriously?
You can find it on their website, and they would go and make them and give them to the soldiers.
Excellent.
Do you have a favorite donut?
I do. Chocolate with the chocolate glaze on top from Dunkin Donuts. That is my all-time favorite donut.
Wait, the chocolate cake one, right?
Chocolate cake
Where
one.
It's all, me too.
With the chocolate frosting.
Yeah, we always,
on the top.
if it comes to the newsroom, you and I like the same one.
Yeah, let me see if we can see it here on the B-roll here. No, I don't see it. No.
When I was younger,
I don't like the Boston cream. It looks.
Yeah, when I was younger, I really liked the Bismarck, and now I don't anymore.
I like a French cruller. I got to be honest with you. There is something good. It's light. It feels like there's less calories involved with a French cruller. There are.
A glazed donut, I think, is only like 200 calories. It's really not that bad.
Well, let's go after the show and grab one. Grab 2 or grab 3. French cruller, Jamie, our producer, is saying the French cruller she thinks has the least amount of calories, but I think it's because it's so airy. Anyway.
Can you sing the song that everyone
All
loves?
I want for Christmas is you,
Gotta go way
baby. All right, so the people getting in the holiday
It's
spirit.
already the favorite Christmas song often, but this time I guess we need a lot more Christmas cheer because they're seeing a surge in streaming requests for Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You song. It received more than 1 million on-demand streams Sunday and Monday alone. That's a 160% increase.
She never has to work another day in her life. She just gets the residuals from this song. It brings her millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it's the best song. Mark Zinni, when we were in New York City once, it was June, and he made the bartender, the karaoke, the DJ play that song in the middle of June. Because he loves it.
June.
Christmas in June. He loves it so much.
It is such a great song.
It is a great song.
And we turn it. In fact, Jamie was just saying her daughter wanted it last night.
What's the Christmas carol that I hate the most? I dislike the most, I should say.
The Mary Did You Know?
No.
The one that you think is not a Christmas.
The one that we had to dance to.
Oh, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready, go. Let it snow,
Let it snow, let it snow. Phooey.
You have PTSD because we
I
couldn't
do,
remember
because I
the
couldn't
dance.
remember the dance. It was terrible.
So I whispered in your ear and I said, throw me in the split and we'll end it. And I went in the split and went, woo!
It was during my Christmas show. It was great. That was fun.
All right. Well, the boss is showing the world that his glory days are far from over. Bruce Springsteen has made history with the release of his new album, Letter to You. It debuted #2 on the Billboard 200 chart, but he also has another record.
I got to be honest, yeah.
Top 5 album every decade for 6 decades. 60 years, he's at a top 5 album every decade.
How do you do that? Who are
He's
you,
the boss.
Cher? Who are you?
He's the
Cher?
boss.
He's the boss.
Born to Run came out in 1975.
My friend Catherine Nickel is one of the biggest Boss fans. I got to give it up to her. So she is. And lately I've been listening to classic vinyl and classic rewind on Sirius. And they play a lot of Bruce. And I was really not a Bruce fan until I started listening to these stations. He's got a lot of great songs that I didn't even realize were attributed that he did.
You used to listen to Broadway show tunes.
Yeah,
It's
I changed a little bit.
Now in the pandemic, you want classic vinyl.
I want classic vinyl and classic rewind. That's what I want.
You want to go back in time.
I want to go right back to the 70s, baby. Where's the bus?
Apple Watch owners now can stream music from the palm of their hand or their wrist.
Crazy.
Because Spotify now has this app, I guess is what you'll call it. You can now stream your Spotify playlist without having your iPhone nearby. So I know you don't do any of that.
I don't even know what Spotify is, no less a thing on your wrist that can tell you the time.
If you want to play music, what do you do?
I go to classic rewind and classic. I go to my radio in the car.
In the car.
In the car, yeah.
Never.
No,
at
I do
home?
have Alexa at home.
And you know you can say, "Hey Alexa."
Yeah, I
play
say,
me.
"Hey Alexa, play classic disco," and she always starts with the Bee Gees. Doom, 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 doom. She does. She always starts with the BJs. The BJs.
The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
Starbucks is closing another 100 stores, and they're closing mostly in the cities
That's why I
because of
bought
which.
Starbucks today, because I felt bad.
Well, they're changing. You know, people are buying more coffee, but a lot of times they're going through the drive-through. They want more stores in the suburbs. They just aren't seeing the foot traffic in the cities. I mean, if you look at New York City, it's closing up.
So what they're basically doing is they're closing in one area, opening in another. They're going to net an additional 50 stores, even though they're closing an additional 100.
And more drive-throughs.
And more drive-thrus. And the reason why I don't get in the drive-thru at a Starbucks is because the person in front of me orders the coffee non-grat foofy whipped cream cherry tomato frappe. And then I'm like behind them going, how is this taking 20 minutes?
Because that's what you do when you go to Starbucks, you get a drink. Dennis is the same way, and he's like, why are people doing this? He just wants a brewed coffee.
Then
Then
give me a
don't
cup of
go
coffee.
there.
just give me a cup of coffee. I'm good.
But the whole point is to get a drink.
This is a grande non-fat latte with 1 pump of pumpkin sauce. And the pumpkin sauce is 60 cents extra, and I know it because I pay for it.
I don't think it's called pumpkin sauce.
It's called pumpkin sauce.
Really?
I swear to God.
Oh.
Not called pumpkin syrup, it's pumpkin sauce.
Okay.
All right, I know my pumpkin.
Michael J. Fox is on the cover of this week's People magazine.
Yeah,
and he's really opening up about his darkest moment. You know, but it is bad for him. We feel bad that he had to go through this. He was having an issue, and it was affecting it was affecting his body, ended up collapsing and breaking his arm in his kitchen. And he said, I can't put a smiley face on this. I'm in charge of kind of making everyone feel happy. But then he said it helped him because he just realized, we're kind of all in this together and you don't have to always put on a happy face.
He said for Fox, watching TV reruns, especially game shows from the 1970s, while being confined to bed for long stretches during recovery, helped change his outlook.
Yeah.
So watching old reruns of game shows, which I think is one of the best ideas there is. You ever watch an episode of Match Game? You want to cry laughing? Watch an old episode of Match Game.
Yeah, or I used to like
Gene
the
Rayburn,
Newlywed
right?
Show.
Yeah, Gene Rayburn, absolutely one of the most fabulous shows on television.
And those simple things make us
they make
happy.
you happy.
So that's a good message for everyone, right? It doesn't take, here he is a star with millions of dollars, and it's the simple things. We can all just do something that makes us feel good, and then you feel better.
All right. For all the latest celebrity news, plus much more, watch People TV right here on Channel 3 at 7:30.
Let's check in with Kay and Lawrence for a preview.
Tonight on People, he starred on Dallas. Patrick Duffy joins us.
I just never thought I'd feel this way again. And I feel, quite honestly, that it is keeping with the desires of my wife, myself, the fact that we are intended to be happy.
After his wife of 43 years, Carolyn, died back in 2017, he never expected to find new love.
I had a vision of myself as the happy bachelor widower, great grandpa, taking care of the family, taking care of the kids, doing all that stuff. Never thought for a minute that it would happen again.
But anything can happen in these crazy times, and 71-year-old Patrick found himself love-struck.
Thanks to COVID, it happened. Her name is Linda Pearl. She's an actress, singer, wonderful, talented person. And we had mutual friends. And in this web of mutual friends, we would text and do things. And pretty soon, the group became, a couple became the two of us.
What happened next is tonight on People.
Bobby Ewing, right, guys? Bobby Ewing on Dallas.
That's so great. It's never too late to find love.
Thank you. I'm holding out hope.
All right, I just want to let everyone know that tonight you can join me on Zoom for the American Heart Association event. Gino Auriemma is the keynote speaker. He's talking about his amazing upbringing that really led to resilience. He was paying his parents' mortgage payments, helping at age 8. But it also is a special tribute to Denise DeCenzo.
That's awesome.
And so follow at Heart Yukon. But if you want to just go to the website, I'm going to post this on my Facebook page, but if you're looking on social media, just go to #YoungAtHeart. You can register for this event and learn a lot about keeping your family safe for heart disease.
And that's why you're wearing red today.
Yes, I'm wearing red for women.
The lady in red.
Because women, that is the leading cause of death in America, is heart disease.
All right, we're just getting started on this Thursday. Coming up, you can still catch live music during the pandemic without even leaving your home. We're going to be telling you about some great events that are coming up.
The Property Brothers, Dan and Drew Scott, we know you love them, and they're here with us. They're going to be talking about the new issue of their magazine, and they've got great things that you can do around your home for the holidays. We're going to have a preview.
You're watching Better Connecticut on this Thursday afternoon. I changed it. It said Monday, and I changed it. We'll be right back. Stay with us.